Welcome to the Miniatures Paintbrush. Today I'm going to talk about what I kind of like to paint. Well, as a painter, mini builder, hobbyist, there are certain kind of elements that you kind of like, that you're kind of drawn to. And I know about aesthetics, and we spoke about aesthetics with the vampires and the wolves and kind of thing, but this goes beyond that. This goes straight to the root of what you like to paint. I personally like a lot of different things, and like every answer I give, it always depends on the mood. Sometimes I want to work on a specific area and grow my painting ability. So I'll choose something that's completely out of what I do like in the aesthetics. Daemons of Nurgle. I did enjoy painting the Troll Bloods. Just that blue skin. I think that was fun and whimsical. And plus, I think I do it pretty well. I've never tried orcs, although I can never get over how their legs and butt are formed. I don't know, it's kind of weird how they like squat. I don't know, that's just me. It's weird. I like painting flowing robes. I do. There was a project that I did where I got really great blends doing robes, which is pretty cool. And this is like the first mini I painted when I was getting back onto into miniature painting, and I painted this for my wife, who I hoped would try out Pathfinder campaign. It wasn't her thing, but still. I found out that I'd rather enjoy painting these crazy doctors, like painting robes, again, came into effect. Painting vials, half-filled vials, was fun as well. There's something about giving it that cartoony look on a more realistic model, kind of break it up, a little whimsical. I guess it comes to my style of painting. I kind of gravitate towards things that I am good at, which is no good for me. I mean, they're fun, but I'm always trying to push myself. So I kind of go and do something that's completely out of my scheme, especially things like a tartan design, something complex and intricate that I kind of want to nail, I kind of want to overcome. But I never thought that I would enjoy painting Space Marines, but the more I painted them, the easier they are to paint. Generally, I gravitate towards fantasy miniatures, and not because I not only enjoy painting them, I'm a fan of The Lord of the Rings, and I'm a fan of The Secret of Nim, and I'm a fan of The Dark Crystal. So I'm a huge fantasy, science fiction fanboy, and D&D and those kinds of things. So I never was into the 40K universe. That whole aesthetic did not appeal to me, and I'm glad I broke in, because it's through trying that I realize what I really enjoy and what I don't enjoy. So I'm thinking Beast Claw Raiders might be next on the agenda in my pile of shame back here that I need to get done. Who knows? There is this Night Titan that I wanted to do that Vince actually inspired me to do. And that's going to be interesting because I'm completely intimidated by that too. And I do want to nail my non-metallic metals before I even hit that. And I do want to have that, you know, get my weathering down. I enjoy things that I get better at. And I get better at things from practice and challenging myself. I think psychologically it's overcoming something I thought I couldn't do. And once I've overcame that and became good at it, I enjoy that. There are aesthetic beauties that I kind of generate towards. More human than monster form. So, painting flesh. Not just human flesh, because human flesh I would think would be very complex. Because there are so many reds and so many undertones. But painting whimsical, different colored flesh. So painting those blue skins, or painting possibly a green skin, or painting, you know, different color skins. Nothing pastelish. Like, I've never been drawn to the Siege because of all the pastels and bright colors. Not necessarily my thing. I mean, I can say that, but I have obsessive use of Escorpina green, livery green, and I use those bright colors only to contrast, to superiorly contrast something that would normally be very dark and muted. So I do like a popping color, like one color that really contrasts, but not completely overwhelming pastel. You know, not like rainbow bright on a mini. Yeah, I'm not into that. One thing I'm not into as well, I never liked the Daemonettes. I don't like Slanesh, only because they're part lobster and anteater. Like, I would get the Slanesh, the new reboxing, the start collecting, which looks like the one of the best values from all the Spark collecting boxes, and I'm drawn to that. But I can't get over the anteater that they're writing, and I can't get over the claw hands, the lobster claw hands. I don't know. Their faces look pretty wicked. Like, I can see taking those kind of heads and transferring it over to dryads or something like that. Make them wicked. That would be fun. What I enjoy painting, it varies. I'm trying to master painting car bodies, which is a lot of sanding, and it's a different approach. So that's a different texture that I kind of want to get, and that goes far from the matte finishes that you're going to want from a miniature to a very, very high gloss miniature that is almost perfect in its coat and application. So playing with paints and stuff like that, pretty cool. Pretty cool. As a recap, let me narrow it down to fantasy miniatures, non-pastel and whimsical, different colored skins and textures. Basically something that I can actually transfer to a D&D campaign, which I'm not running right now, but I feel if I build it, they will come. Speaking of building, a little bit off topic, as a channel update, I am going to create a gaming table. So I'm going to have a video about creating that, and painting Space Wolves. So I'm going to do an unboxing of the box that I'm actually going to create, and you'll see it on the channel. And I don't know if I'm going to do a let's build. I mean, I might do a build of one of the Space Marines, but not technically the 15 that I'm working on right now. Also, I have a video coming up of why I can't batch paint. Just can't do it, man. Can't do it. That doesn't mean I'm not painting. I mean, I'm getting them done. Hey, little guys. Vince, thank you for your awesome topics of the week. I am anticipating, because today is the results for the competition, for the PMP's first annual competition. The results come in today. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of great painters in there, and I know I could have done better. I'm holding my breath. Okay. That's coming up today, so I'm really excited. Thank you, Vince, for putting that on. Thank you, Vince, for your topics of the week. It really helps me. It motivates me to produce more content and to really engage into a conversation about the hobby, in which I am deeply entrenched in. Do have a love for it, and I have a love that I'm getting better at it. And I want to consistently improve and push myself until, you know, I get to the level where, you know, you come on and say, wow, that's a really nice piece the second you see it, you know. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay. Anywho, that was it for the topic of the week. Bit of a ramble, but then again, I do ramble on the weekends anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed my perspective. If you have your own perspective and you like different things to paint, you can always leave a comment down there. I always like to respond to my comments. And I'll catch you next time on the Miniatures Paintbrush.